Hello, my name is Alan Rycroft, and I was a staff member in the Durban Law Faculty from 1983 to 2009. It's a pleasure to participate in the celebrations which recognise David's contributions to the university community and society at large. David was a new lecturer when he taught me in 1974 and 1975. He was approachable and different because even in those days his clothing style was edgy. But rather than just lecture, he encouraged class discussion, which wasn't at all common in those days. A few years later, we studied together at University College London, and because I was studying shipping law, he persuaded me to start an elective course in shipping law once we were back in Durban. I did this part-time and later joined the staff full-time. It was in this context that I saw David's fresh vision for applied legal studies. The idea of clinical education was revolutionary. Later, street law was introduced, and that too was a real innovation in South Africa. These, I think, were probably the first institutional programs in a law faculty in South Africa that attempted to deal with apartheid inequalities. The thing I noticed was that David had the consistency and dogged determination to make sure that these innovations took root and thrived. They were not a brief experiment, but a fundamental shift in legal education. David was tireless in making sure that the programs were a success, first in Durban and then elsewhere in South Africa. David, as Dean, was a facilitator. If you had an idea, you were told to run with it. Admittedly, in those days, there were very few bureaucratic forms to complete. So if you had an idea for a new elective course, it was often on offer in the next semester. David encouraged us to follow our passions. And so I offer my congratulations and gratitude to you, David. You richly deserve this celebration.